Over the last few years, I've had the opportunity to work with quite a large number of creative individuals, more specifically videographers, and I noticed they have a tendency. There's a lot of talented filmmakers who create amazing videos, but yet very few of them actually make a decent living. It looks like video creation is extremely undervalued and underappreciated. And even though video is usually a first point of contact between a customer and a business, it makes it very uneasy for anyone to run a video production company in today's environment. But what can you do? How can you reach the point where you are able to choose the clients that you want to work with, or choose how much you want to truly get paid for the work you do? You may ask, hey Rohan, why are you talking about this videos if you're a marketing agency? Well, because I have been at a point where my work was undervalued and I know what it feels like. That is why in this specific video, I want to share a digital marketing strategy with you that you can literally copy and paste in your video production business and start seeing results and clients knocking on your door as soon as tomorrow. Well, not literally, but let's get into it. Now, there's a few different things that you can do as a videographer. Now, if you're going to be starting a videography company or any agency, like I've said in the past, the number one thing that you want to make sure you do is you go out there and do your work for free. And a lot of you are probably watching this video right now thinking, why would I be wanting to do all of this work for free? Well, the number one reason you want to do your work for free is you want to prove yourself. You want to prove yourself in your market locally. When you're doing videography, you want to be able to understand, okay, if you want to start thinking about doing global projects, whether you're going to Australia or to Dubai or to the UK to shoot these projects, people aren't going to hire you internationally if no one knows you where you live in your own backyard. So I would start with small businesses. I would start with real estate agents. I would start with restaurants. Restaurants are phenomenal business because especially right now in the world that we're living in, some of the hardest hit businesses in today's day and age. Now, what you want to do is you want to go and get these businesses, number one, for free. So let's break it down on this board specifically so you understand. So number one, you want to make sure you're working for free. Now, this doesn't mean that it's just 100% for free. There's a reason to why you're going to go. So how this is going to work, you're going to go to this small business, and the first thing you're going to say is, hey, Mr. Businessman, Mr. Realtor, Mr. Restaurant, Mrs. Restaurant, whatever it is, and you're going to say, I want to come in and I want to shoot a video for you. And what you're going to do in that meantime is you're going to say, while we shoot this video, I'm also going to put together a mini strategy at the end of it that I want you to apply on your social media, whether you're going to be using it for your Instagram or your Facebook pages or your YouTube pages. Now, prior to going into whatever business you're going to go into, try and work with a business that's got a little bit of a social media following. It's going to make your life a tad bit easier. And the reason being is when you give them the assets that you're going to build, they got to do something with it, because if they don't do something with it, it's pointless for even you shooting it. Now, once you shoot the video, so let's go back. So once you see, I'm going to give you this video and I'm going to put a mini strategy for you to implement. Now, if you're a videographer and you're a creative person, you have an understanding on how majority of these social media platforms work. You may not want to build a social media agency, and I totally understand that. However, what I want you to understand is you want to be able to give your clients something to do with it, because when you deliver them a piece of content and nothing's done with it, like I said, you're just wasting time. Now, so what you're going to say is, I'm going to do this, I'm going to give you a strategy. At the end of that strategy, let's just put a hypothetical outcome. You're going to get an X amount of people that are going to see your video. If you like the type of content that I provide for you and the type of strategy that I've given for you to implement, what I want to do is step number two is I want you to, number two, you're going to give me a video testimonial for the work that you just did for free. So now you're creating an outcome of fair exchange. It's a value-driven outcome. You did the video, they posted on their socials, they got an outcome, they're giving you a video testimonial. As well, if you truly like the video and you saw the value that I brought to you, number three is you want to make an offer now to them. You want to make an offer to them as I want to offer you my services of coming to your business, whether it's once a month, once every 2 weeks, depending on the packages that you offer, and shoot all your video content for your social media platforms, for your website that you can implement. Now, when you're going to create an offer like this, remember, you want to make an offer that most businesses can use video. A lot of businesses today can use video, but something that people can use at least once a month. Because if you've been able to do that, now you're building a business that's got a recurring model on the back end of it. And once you can get a business on the recurring model, you're also going to be able to build your income from a monthly recurring revenue. So what this offer is going to be a lot of the times is you're going to say, hey, I usually charge, hypothetically, let's just say $2,500 a month for me to shoot the exact same video I just gave you for free. But because you took me up on this entire thing, you gave me the video, if you like everything that I've done for you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you this exact thing for $1,500 a month. Are you ready to make a decision? Now, one thing, who's going to say no to a free video? Number two, in their head, they're going to justify the fact that you're giving them a free video, that they're going to give you a testimonial. And then the last but not least, all you have to do is at the end of it, make a decision on whether they're going to work with you. Now, this offer gets brought up after you've given them the free video, they've executed on the strategy, and then they've built on it. Now, well, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, Rohan, what do I do with, if they don't take me up on the free video? Well, if they don't take me on the free video, or if they don't take me up on the offer, well, at the end of the day, they're still going to accept the testimonial. Like, I've literally, all my years sharing this with my coaching students, I've never had a time where clients never agreed to giving a video testimonial. You have to be the one responsible to make sure you book it, etc. Now, once you do the video testimonial, if they don't take you up on this specific offer, well, what do? You take this video testimonial and you repurpose it. Now you put it up on your social media platform and you say, hey, who do you know that has blank business, if it's a realtor, if it's a restaurant, if it's a gym, if it's whatever business that you decided to work with, has looking for video services. Take a look at what some of my previous success clients that we've just recently had. And you post that, put a little status up. Do you mind tagging them below? I want to give them a blank special offer. Whether the special offers, I want to give them 20% off, I want to give them 50% off, I want to shoot another video for them in exchange of X, Y, and Z. Figure out what your offer is going to be. That in itself is going to automatically create a lead list from your social media following. Now, what you want to do after that, so after you post, so step 2.1 is you want to take the testimonial and then you want to post it on your social. 2.2 is going to be you literally taking it and going to be doing LinkedIn cold outreach. Now, LinkedIn cold outreach, if you haven't already seen my previous video, me talking about how I landed my first 5 almost 6-figure client off of LinkedIn, literally click this button right here, watch it after this entire video is done, and I'm going to break down exactly what I did to land a 6-figure client within the very first early stages of my business. Step 2 is you're going to take this video testimonial, you're going to do LinkedIn cold outreach. And then 2.3, literally after that, I'm going to get to this in a minute. Once you do LinkedIn cold outreach, you're going to do the exact same offer that you just put onto your Facebook status, onto your Instagram post, onto your Instagram feed, whatever, where you have your following. Literally the same thing. Hey, Mr. Business Owner, I just shot this specific business in your neighborhood or in the city that we work in or we live in, and I want to offer this specific offering to you. This is our recent case study from a client. Would you be willing for me to come in or jump on a call for 15 minutes so I can break down how video can help your business? That literally doing that and getting on calls, you literally don't have to drive them. You can jump on Zoom, jump on Google Hangouts, whatever, on a phone call, do it over the phone. Just the number of leads that you generate, the number of phone calls you generate will dramatically change the way your business is going to work. Number 3, or 2.3 in this entire part 2 of this, is you're going to run Facebook ads. But you do not run Facebook ads until you've got at least one paying client, or someone from your LinkedIn cold outreach or someone from your post is able to pay you for it in exchange of your business. Now, a lot of people look at their business where they want to get their first client, they want to just live off of it. It can work. I did it. I don't suggest it. I suggest you still have your main income source while you're building this. That's a whole different video for another day. But what you want to do is you want to take every single dollar that you make from your first client and invest it into getting more clients, because the sooner you're able to do that, the sooner you're able to scale your company and replace your income. That's the end synopsis. What you want to do after that is you want to run an exact same thing. You just literally want to run Facebook ads, geo-targeted in your local area, making an offer, free video services or 50% off video services over the next whatever, or you can even do a giveaway. Guys, giveaways work phenomenally well. Maybe I'll do a specific video later on what giveaways can do and how you can monetize off the back of giveaways. I'm doing one right now through this new app called Clubhouse, and it's working phenomenally well for me. And what it's going to end up doing is you're going to run Facebook ads geo-targeted, saying, hey, we're going to be giving away one lucky business a free video. All I want you to do is go and give me your name, email, and phone number. Click the link below. That's it. They're going to go click the link below, and then you're going to make them an offer on that page. And now you've got yourself a lead list, you got yourself a client list, and you've got yourself a monthly recurring business. So you guys must be wondering, why did I actually do this entire process? Well, if you duplicate this entire thing, this is to show you how you can build any agency. I don't care if you're building a photography agency. I don't care if you're building a wedding photography agency or a wedding videography agency, a makeup agency, whatever it is. At the end of the day, if you're doing a service that's done for you and you're taking somebody else and holding their hand and doing it for them, this exact process, literally free video testimonial, make an offer in the initial stages. If they don't take you up on it, post it, cold outreach, Facebook ads, and you duplicate this entire thing, literally rinse, repeat, duplicate this entire thing, you will have a flood of clients coming and knocking on your door. Eventually, you're going to get to a point where people in your local neighborhood, in your local city, are going to know you as the go-to agency of whatever you've built, specifically the video one based on this video, and people are going to just be calling you, emailing you, reaching out to you on social media, and literally blowing up your phone. Now, when it comes to cold outreach, LinkedIn cold outreach is my number one favorite thing to be on. You can do it through Instagram, but be careful with the amount of people that you can outreach on LinkedIn, because we know people that have been banned from doing that recently. So make sure you are implementing this right away. Once you do, what I want you to do is I want you to do me a favor and below in the comments, put what kind of an agency that you run, what kind of a service you're going to offer. And for those of you that want to actually put your offer, what you're going to offer people below, I will literally myself sit down and read these comments whenever you put them in there. I will answer them back to you on what to do to fix it, or how to edit it to make it worth your while. And in the future of the videos that I'm going to be recording, I'm going to be breaking down exactly how to take it and scale it using paid traffic, how to take it and scale it using referrals, how to get referrals more and more out of clients that most of you are not doing. Trust me, building a done-for-you agency of any kind, whether it's from marketing to video to anything like I said, is a very simple process that you need to be implementing on a day-to-day basis and making sure you're using simple action steps that literally take you from where you are to where you want to go. So I hope this video got you guys at least a glimpse of inspiration so that you can go and implement and start your next agency or video marketing agency or creative agency and get your very first client. So I look forward to seeing you guys very, very soon. Now, if you can do me a favor and you want to share this video, make sure that this video reaches other people in your field, in other parts of the world. All I want to do is I want to ask you a simple question. Can you please hit that thumbs up button, because you hitting that thumbs up button gives YouTube the opportunity to share this video with other people. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.